What is up? Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. Happy new comic book day. That's right, Tuesday, new comic book day, at least day one of the 48-hour long event known as New Comic Book Day, depending on where you're located. So, we're going to be talking some DC. Look at the haul I got for today. Going to be doing a little giveaway during the stream. But before we do any of that, check out this long intro. Took advantage of the long intro to make up some bags and boards. Awesome. So it's definitely a decent week. Definitely a good week. We got some people in the chat already. Say hello, hello. What is going on? Kyle, aka Wheelchair Superhero 87. How are you doing today, my friend? Mr. Beckerman is up in the building. How are you? How are you? Scroll here, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this. We got Mr. Alan Rue, Comics and Collectibles, telling people hello. Some great DC books today, absolutely. So Alan and myself have the pleasure of hanging out on Tuesdays at the shop. He's local here. And we always have a good time. And now one of the other channel members who's local, Jerry, he's there every Tuesday. So pretty much for the past few Tuesdays, the three of us and whatever kids might be with me just kind of hang out, laugh, cut up, talk shop. It's a good time. I really look forward to doing that every week. Blue Hellion Comics last month's winner. So I did one of these, I guess it was a month ago, because I'm giving away issue 2 of the same book I gave away last time. It was Deceased, War of the Undead Gods. It was the B cover, which is the Kale New acetate. They did Batman for issue 1. They've got Superman for issue 2. John Kent Superman cover. It's absolutely awesome. So Francisco Mattina has done all the B covers for Deceased. All of them through all the series up until now. So I had the B covers on my pre-order. And when they came in, I didn't pay much attention. They came in, they're these glorious acetates. So I'm like, I'm just going to get them anyways, enjoy having them for a day, then I'll just give them away. But Mattina still did do a couple of covers, and we'll talk about that as well. But I want to be giving one of these away later on in the stream. We got Moneyball Comics up in here. How's it going? Happy New Comic Book Day Part 1 to you. Mike told my good friend, Mike, how is it going? I got the package you sent me. It is here. I'm looking forward to getting it open. I'll probably end up actually opening it on one of the little Monday mail call videos or something in the next week or two. Flash by Night Comics is up in the building. What is going on, TJ? Hope you're having a good day. We got the Southern Comic Geek himself. What is up, Jason? Big shout out to Jason. I'm not sure if he has any more of his mystery boxes left, but he did a huge round of mystery boxes to help fund his daughter's wedding. And they've been awesome watching everyone open theirs. I enjoyed mine. I was actually able to take it and turn it into some DC keys that I was after. I was able to take the book that I won out of mine and straight trade with another winner. We just preferred each other's slabs better, and it worked out good. I ended up with this one too. It was one that went out in his mystery box. Is that first Silver Age appearance of Psycho Pirate. It's a great book, 1965. I love those old DC Silver Age keys. The Mattina cover is the 1 in 25. It was the 1 in 25 for issue 1, as well as the poly bag for issue 1, and then for issue 2, it is the 1 in 25. Glenn, what is going on? How are you today? Hope you're having a good day. So let's get into some of these books. So starting off, I didn't get a chance to read a lot of these yet, which I don't spoil them on Tuesdays anyway. Got to give everybody time to read these, but I did read 2 of them so far. And one of them is a book that I don't know why I like it so much, but it's just fantastic. It's so well done. I think his name is Christopher Priest that's writing this Black Adam maxi series, where we get the new character that they introduced in here. I think his name's Malik, M-A-L-I-K. I think that's his name. There's so many characters and there's so many Egyptian names in this book. We kind of starting to get introduced in this series to the pantheon of gods that are more associated with Black Adam, which I love, like the Egyptian mythos stuff. and they're kind of diving into that a little bit more in this issue. But these cover A's by Rodriguez. It's the same guy who painted all those Shadows of the Bat covers for the Detective Comics series. These things are insane. Like to get that on a cover A is just wicked awesome. Wicked awesome. So I was excited to pick that one up. Limited series, timed well with the movie. It's a 12-issue series. It'll be going when the movie hits, so that's all good stuff. We also have a couple of Dark Crisis tie-ins this week. Let's see. Move that here. Get all these bags and boards. First up, Dark Crisis Young Justice issue 4 of 6. So much like the Worlds Without a Justice League storyline, this is kind of the same thing, but with Young Justice. They're off on this alternate reality, and they're trying to figure out what's real, what's not, and make their way home. In that last issue, we saw that we had some of their biggest villains were thrown at them, and didn't work out. So this issue, hey, they're throwing the Justice League at him. And it's not the current Justice League. Like, look at Aquaman. It's like the Peter David era Aquaman with the hook hand and Impulse there when he's young. You know, it's Kyle Rayner. It's the 90s stuff. It's the stuff from when that Young Justice series was running. I am doing good. Doing really good. Hanging out with the kids. Just chilling. I'm doing good. Getting ready for tonight for a late Batman Day. Awesome. Yeah, Batman Day was this past Saturday. And I picked up those two Batman Day freebies. I gave one to Monkey and one to Finn. And they both enjoy having free books. Nick likes free books, don't you, Nick?
I do.
Did you pick up the Batman Day books that were offered?
I have not. I've been a little lack going into my my LCS lately. So
first off, I want to say I love the new room. It looks fantastic. I love this angle, getting all that cool stuff in the background.
And no glare.
I'm so used to seeing the back of your head. It's really nice to see the side of it.
You asked for it. I mean,
couldn't help myself. What is up? El Green Machine is in the building. How are you doing? I was sad to see Swamp Thing series end and waiting for Green Hell Book 2. Yeah, that Swamp Thing season 1 was so good that it got extended into, I think, did they call those seasons that Ron V? I think they did call it seasons. But that 16-issue series that Ron V did was phenomenal. I have it on good authority to say that expect to see more really soon. That series ended, but he's making a major participation appearance in the current Dark Crisis stuff, starting with that last issue, and then he's even on covers of the next issue. So right after this, you should see what's next for Swamp Thing. Green Hell, write it off, man. That book, Lost Cause. That was sad to see that go as well. I've enjoyed this one.
You know, I tried reading the first 10 issues of that Swamp Thing. I couldn't get into it.
It's only 16 issues.
Yeah, people kept telling me it was going to get good, and I just waited and waited and waited.
Yeah, it got good well before then. If you didn't like it by then, it just wasn't your cup of tea. Yeah, if you enjoy the Alan Moore era Swamp Thing stuff, like sitting there in like that deep thought, like that deep narrative, like one man talking on like just philosophy of existence, that's, you gotta like that kind of stuff. I mean, that you gotta expect that kind of stuff going into Swamp Thing, and Ron V nailed it in that aspect. He got a $2 super chat from Remy Q Studios. Got a package in the mail from him yesterday as well, from the charity auction that Alan Rue did.
Right there, Remy. That's my package from Remy Q right there.
That cobweb? What are you pointing at?
No, there's no cobwebs, homeboy. I just painted in here, right? That was the Vitruvian Spidey. Right there. Nick has a little taste.
That cobwebs hit a little personal thing there, didn't it?
I don't know what I did to Flo. I really don't.
Thanks for the reminder. Oh, wow. Just got a whole lot more handsome here. It did. It definitely did. I'm officially changing Nick's name to Bob. Surprise, Nick has no taste. Flo's a savage when he's in a chat. You know that?
He is. He is. Even though that link he posted earlier for that video game, I couldn't find the link. The link said it was busted. I don't know. Yeah.
You left NYT, that's what you did. Okay.
Yeah.
So next book up on the list, I don't know if you're reading it. I don't think so, but it's a Dark Crisis tie-in. This is the final issue to the 4-issue Search for Barry Allen storyline that Jeremy Adams was doing. You know, if there's a crisis event, Flashes are somehow at the center of it and major importance to it. And this one's no different, it seems.
And why is it that there's always a Flash missing? Either Barry's gone, or Wally's gone, or Roy's gone.
Yeah, and I
Art's
think
gone.
it's because it's kind of just I don't know, its own brand, I guess. In this one, Pariah had taken him and was using him as like a cosmic gerbil, getting, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, now you have people like speedsters that are capable of moving between Earths and between, you know, in the multiverse and stuff. It makes them a lot more relevant and stuff like this. So with that last issue, we learned that Barry and Hal, the first two Silver Age characters in comic book history, they're teamed up again, and they're going to go try to rescue the Justice League from these Earths, since they're capable of doing it. But I think that's cool. Nice little callback to use Hal and Barry to do it.
Yeah, I keep waiting for a good. What's the word I'm looking for? Something that's long-standing that makes Flash good. You know, it just seems to go in and out. I've always liked Flash.
Really, if you're a fan of Wally, Jeremy Adams really is doing a tremendous job with this run. It's kind of like how, like, whether you read it or not, I know you hear people that do read it talk about how Philip Kennedy Johnson has really brought Superman back to the Superman comics, at least the Action Comics line, like where it was kind of like tainted from the Bendis era. Jeremy Adams has been rebuilding Wally really well without like addressing the character needs to be rebuilt. He's just writing good Wally stuff, and it's hitting really well. But to Flash's point, yeah, this is it's got the tie-in on it. It's going to be the calm after the storm. You know, Wally going home and slowing down after the events of. Now, this is one that it better be on your pool list. This is World's Finest, issue number 7. So this is the first issue of the next story arc. This is probably the best monthly title that hits shelves, hands down. Dan Mora does interiors on it. It's phenomenal. Mark Waid is writing it. The story is just exceptional. It takes place in an undetermined time in the past. That way they can kind of write their own stories without messing up continuity or anything, you know?
Yeah, I'm not on that. After the big slap issue,
that was just a cover.
Yeah.
What was that? That was issue 1, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
So this one, they're playing with this new character. I think it's Captain Thunder or something like that. It's like telling a story in the past, like where Superman had a sidekick. But this title has actually got some weight in the grander scale of things. The Batman versus Robin story that just kicked off last week spun out of the pages of that first volume of World's Finest. Circumstances is in the building. What is happening? We actually have a DC superhero flying in to see us right now.
Good job.
That's too ironic. Sorry, somebody was mentioning Superman, and I was like, well, I got to get in on this.
Got to. How's your day going so far, Mr. Remy Q?
It's a lot better now that I got to join y'all on here.
That's how I feel.
Why is there a question mark after that?
Because you don't. Is it Superman? Who knows?
It's very subjective.
You should be.
Well, speaking of Superman, y'all know they did those Detective Comics, since Becker's here, we'll use proper English, Fashimiles a couple of weeks ago. The Action Comics #1 dropped this week. So I'm always excited when they do these and like these true reprints that have like the original ads from forever and a day ago and all the stories, not just the Superman stories, because a lot of people don't know this, but everyone knows who Zatanna is. Her dad, Zatara, the magician, he makes his first appearance in Action Comics #1 also. So
does he wear fishnets also?
I don't think so. Well, I honestly can't answer that because they could just be, his pants could be covering them for all we know.
I'm happy that you were able to get that, Mark. I know you've always wanted one of those.
I did. I've been after them for a while, so I got 2.
It'd be great if they have those ads in the back and they adjusted the prices for inflation.
Yeah.
You see how much those things cost nowadays?
So now I can add them to the collection.
Okay. Oh.
How many more are you missing?
I think just the peanut butter one. This is the sleeping bag variant. This is the 50-year anniversary with that on it. This is the 50-year anniversary newsstand. This is the one they did in 92. This is the Safeguard. Like you'd have to buy Safeguard soap and send in the thing to get it.
Oh, wow.
There's the 2017 Loot Crate edition, still polybag, the convention exclusive acetate that Tony Daniels did. So it's a regular Action comic with a Tony Daniels acetate over it. I actually got two of those. My wife had bought me one for Christmas, then somebody AOK'd me one before Christmas. Broke my wife's heart. She's cried so much. The Action Comics Millennium Edition, and then the U.S. Postal Edition with the stamp on it.
So what's the peanut butter one that you're looking for?
It's literally the one it is, because one of these is the Nestle reprint. Maybe I have that one out. Yeah, sleeping bag. There's more in there. So the Nestle reprint one, like if you look at the back page of it, it's like literally someone holding Nesquik, Superman holding Nesquik, like on an ad. The peanut butter one is Superman on the back holding a jar of peanut butter. So they're different promotional ones like that they've done over the years, and that's just the last.
Golly, that's an expensive book.
Yeah, it's a couple $100 raw at this point. So those Action Comics Facshimiles, they can get up there a little bit.
Facsimile.
Action Cutter Peanut Butter ad dropped in 83. So that's the 50th anniversary. So it's a 50th anniversary variant because no 83, that'd be before then.
I'll talk
to that.
I'll talk to 10-year-old me, see what I can do.
Appreciate it.
That's when I was born.
How are you? That's before I was born. Good afternoon, Dale. How are you today? We got the Comic Attic up in the building. So this is the next Batman One Bad Day they're doing. They did that Riddler One Shot. Did you even pick that one up, Nick?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, that was like everybody's read of the week when it dropped. So it's like a series. They're doing one for each villain. They're trying to make everybody's killing joke. Like how the Joker, the killing joke is like that definitive Joker story that you tell anybody who's a fan of the Joker. You have to read this. It gets called back to so many times. They actually recreated that magic with the Riddler one. Like they hit it on every note. But they got a really talented writer to pull it off. And there's a different creative team for each of these villains. And Mariko Tamaki is doing this. And the only thing I know that she's ever done is a run on Detective Comics. It was decent. Not amazing, not bad. So I'm worried about this one. I don't know if it's going to hit.
Is that another prestige format?
It's not prestige format, but it is square bound and oversized. It's just it's a thin trade. It's not big though. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Remy, can you read that comment for me? I can't see it.
Nick,
I
love you.
have to jump off here for a second, y'all. Sorry.
Nick, I love you, but you have no taste.
What is going on, son of a Bruce, a.k.a. Chris, a.k.a. Retro Rocket, a.k.a. Kelly's other half? Becker said, I kind of agree with you, Flo. So last book that was on my pool list for this week, excited about, is Deceased, War of the Undead Gods, number 2 of 8. This is the first book I picked up to read out of the stack today. This was amazing. This book, this whole series has not ceased to amaze me in so many ways. Every issue pretty much has this big moment, and this one definitely had one. And as I mentioned, I got that B cover acetate that we'll give away here in just a couple minutes, and I picked up that 1 in 25 Matina Lobo variant.
Oof.
So my Matina collection for Deceased is still complete. Unfortunately, he's not doing any moving forward. There's not going to be a cover of that style at all for issue 3, but it looks like Dan Mora is picking them up for issue 4, starting with a Kyle Rayner Green Lantern cover that it looks like completely on brand. It just fits right in with this set.
He's not doing any more covers for that series or DC.
No. Like, I don't know how they just stopped doing them after then, like 3 volumes, a couple one shots, the collected volume for the digital first series that they did, and now they're just not doing them.
Yeah, because when I first got back, his covers for DC Deceased Dead Planet were really what drew me in, especially that one with Fate on it.
Yeah, where he's pulling the helmet halfway off, screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing was insane.
Is that in good taste?
It's in very good taste. As a matter of fact, we have Mr. Beckerman here, who I can't get him to shut up anytime a Matina book drops. He's always sending me pictures of it. Like, you have to get this. This is amazing. He's probably the biggest Matina fan that I know.
Yeah, I mean, he's not derivative or he doesn't steal covers at all.
Those Deceased covers are ridiculously original. Absolutely original. But if people want to go ahead and put in the chat the hashtag EC, keeping it simple today, including yourself, Nick.
Let's try to get some taste.
Yeah, so this is a Kale New variant. It is acetate, but underneath that amazing cover there, you get a full page virgin cover underneath it. Those Kale New covers are awesome. Unfortunately for anybody in the chat, this is just U.S. only shipping.
Let me ask you, how many staples does that thing have?
Oh, let me check. 7.
Nice.
7 staples.
Nice even number.
1 there and 6 there. Please throw in One Bad Day Riddler for Nick. Yeah, you would. You do need to read that though.
How far behind is DC Infinite? Are they 6 months?
It varies. For monthly titles, it's between 4 and 6 from what I've seen. But some stuff will hit quick. You know, there's a lot of stuff that they try to push using the app as well.
I always delve in every now and again. I had hoped last time to read 3 Jokers, but that's where I got my Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow.
Oh my God, that was so good.
Human Target.
Fire. Did you enjoy either one of those? Sam Ryder did Riddler.
I thought they were great.
There we go. One Bad Day was the tits. Pocan Joe is in the building, and his favorite Batman villain, since he's been around on YouTube, since he's talked about it for a long time, it's always been the Riddler. I would love to see what he thought of if Nick should read One Bad Day Riddler One Shot. And we have an artist enthusiast has joined the chat. We have Mr. Beckerman here to tell us about how much he loves Matina.
I said what now?
And there it was, Mr. Beckerman.
Something about a man in a collared shirt.
It's like I knew you were throwing chum in the water, and I just couldn't stay away.
There you go, Nick.
God, fuck Matina.
Do it.
Joe, I don't want to say Joe's a tough sell, but he calls out garbage books. You know, he doesn't have a problem. He doesn't candy coat it. Mike, how's your day going, good sir?
Oh, it's going good. Thanks for baiting me.
Yeah, I figured I'd get you here for a second at least.
All right.
Did you put the hashtag in the chat already?
I did.
Okay. Let me go ahead and screen share. Let's see how many people we have in here. We got 20 watching.
That's CHUN.
Jesus Christ.
So we got 17 entered, 20 watching. That's close enough. We're going to spin this thing. Let's see who wins this. Deceased War of the Undead Gods, issue number 2. It's the B cover, the Matina. The Kale New Acetate. And the winner is...
Hashtag ranked.
Blue. Yes. I couldn't be more excited. He won the last one that I did for issue 1. So right now he's stockpiling a complete set.
Yeah.
Blue Hellion saving the day from Marcus getting anything.
Why put it on the pull when you can get it for free?
Exactly. Yeah, I ended up with 3 copies of it. So I only want the Matina copies. I didn't keep A covers for any of this series. I've only gotten B covers this whole time. And now that was just so weird. Like when I went in and this was in my box and I grabbed one off the shelf to read and ended up with the 1 in 25 and the body bag, poly bag. Yeah, I got 2 of those. I opened one. I think I gave one away. I don't remember. But it had the Matina Supergirl Virgin instead of just the minimal trade dress. I'm like, I need the minimal trade dress. Mike, how many of those did you order?
Of the Matinas,
Yeah, about 5, 6.
you're close. You're about 5 or 6 off.
Okay, 10, 12. Got you.
Right.
Now, for every single piece of his work, Mike, you feel that way?
I just. So, he's garbage. So I'm not going to look at any of it. He's a garbage person. It's not that he got caught doing it. There's a way out of it. You could have just wrote after so and we're done with this conversation. But he piggishly has to stick to his terrible take on it.
What's his take on it?
That everybody does it, even though clearly not everybody uses a light box.
And that's literally a box where you put a piece of paper down, light it up.
Yeah, so it's a big box. It's literally what it sounds like. It shines light up from the bottom, and then you can superimpose, and I could go right over Jim Lee.
That's what
he's more of what you call.
To be doing.
He's more what you call though, like he's more stealing their outlines, their shape.
We got a $2 super chat, and it's from Blue Hellion, so you know it can only be true. This man has never BS'd a day in his life. He says Becker loves Matina, and he knows it. I read that in the MJF.
There's been tons of articles on it, and there's many artists that have gotten mad and called him out on it. So, I mean, just go Google, and you can decide for yourself.
Who do you like better, Sudian or Matina? Oh.
So I kind of like Arthur just because I was present. I was like 4 hotel rooms down from him when that Madison nonsense went down.
Is that the table theft?
No, that was the getting called out for adultery in public.
Wait, he's a wife stealer too?
Kinda.
God.
There's another one?
I was just eating my oatmeal, laughing my ass off.
You should elaborate a little bit more because nobody was there but you at this panel.
Right.
I thought it was funny.
No elaboration. Got it. Yeah, Art was weird. He reaches. He's kind of, is it Greg Horn that used to take the old like swimsuit covers from a decade ago? Greg Lane.
Yeah, so Greg Horn is the one that got caught using porn as reference.
Yeah.
So a lot of artists that want to move quicker or have speed issues have found that there's a method, and there's some really great videos out there on this too. If you want to, I think Comic Tropes did a video on referencing.
Yeah, he did, and it was phenomenal, but nothing beats a Becker take. So proceed.
Yes. In fact, I think Alan Rue should take note and have this as a series.
Yeah, there you go. We got better things to talk about on Alan Rue.
Dude, I love Alan.
Oh, I have one of those. That is the only pin that matters.
That hurts my heart.
Wow. I mean, you wouldn't hire a clown to fix your plumbing, would you?
It depends.
Or you let me substandard.
Is the clown also a plumber?
Everybody knows the movie It, the second time around, killed the clown industry. So if he's a plumber in his spare time, sure.
Plumber Moxley.
Yeah, I don't discriminate. Oh, now that I just seen Austin popped in the chat. What is going on?
Austin!
So now that he's here, that just reminded me. I'm going to show off what's in the September giveaway for the channel members.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys later.
Finally.
Bye, Mike. You're the best.
No, you are, sir.
No, you are. You are.
So this month for the Legion Loot giveaway, the monthly giveaway for the channel members. Big
Oh,
time.
nice.
Well, ask her to be careful. So we have the closet number 1. This is from Big Time Collectibles, the channel sponsor that sends some books to send back out to the community. This is James Tynan's The Fourth Substack story. So it's his first Substack that hit print. And that's the black and white version. And then we have the 30th anniversary Cyberforce exclusive from David Nakayama. And then we have Spider-Man 2099 Exodus number 2, the Scan variant.
Wow.
And the Virgin variant for it. So those are pretty dope.
That's awesome.
And then Randy, aka Legal Burning on Instagram, who does phenomenal art, literally burning stuff with a wood burner. Sent this. Now this is a print on a backer board of an actual cover he did, and he does do the numbered print, so they do have an exclusive number to them and everything, COA with it. So you got that awesome Heath Ledger Joker,
literally fuego.
Yeah, literally fire. And then we got the Joker 85 one that he did. I love that one with a little bit of color touch that he adds to it and everything. It looks phenomenal. And then I'll look at something on my phone. DJ say congrats to 1 year of Legion membership. I don't see those kind of things on the StreamYard end. Oh yeah. Oh snap. So yeah, when people do the little member milestone things, I don't see those on StreamYard. I got to open up YouTube. But Circumstances did a 5-month thing. It says Beckerman is okay at best. And then for the add-in that I wanted to throw in here for everybody, we have Something is Killing the Children, issue number 11. It's the partial blank that Austin LeMay himself drew, certified at CGC. Sent this
just
in.
to add in, right?
Yes, sir.
Just to throw in.
So I like to try to throw some stuff in with them. Like, you know, people pay money to be members of the channel, so I like to use that money to buy stuff. So based off the number of members like that I have, based off like what I'm able to do, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of still piggybacking off of the little boost the channel got when we did the UF4 giveaway. So take advantage of it while it's here. But apparently, surprisingly, people didn't just jump ship after that. So we'll have that Austin LeMay sticker that he includes with the purchases from him. So you can actually check out Austin's Instagram page. He has 2 of them, and he posts his stuff for sale on there. These were posted on sale. And I say these because there's another one that I got from him that will be coming as well. This is going to be in separate giveaway. So Erica's going first. Then a future giveaway will be sending the dragon up for grabs. So yeah, that's going to be the September stuff. So draw for a winner on that. The first Sunday of October.
Man, October already.
Yeah, it's getting close, man. It's already September 20th. That Joker is fire. Louis is up in the building. What is up, Lou, my dude? Lou, my dude. Ooh, that Austin crushed that, man. Definitely fired. Look at that. The custom emojis that you get when you join the channel.
I got Dale right there.
Loyalty badges, custom emojis, all that good stuff.
I got Dale right there next to Stan's signature.
Boom, we have an upgraded membership. So Circumstances jumping in the race. I appreciate that, my man. I like to think that I offer enough stuff that makes people excited about joining, you know.
It's all that Instagram reel money Marcus is getting.
Yeah, dude's sitting fat. He's like, I can fork over $3. Got this. Yeah, I try to give it back the best I can. Yeah, I would too.
Yeah, Marcus may have something of an Erica problem.
I've come across a lot of awesome stuff recently. Those 2 slabs, 2 Delta Dog slabs. I tracked one down like the end of the earth. The guy that gave one away on Whatnot. I ended up communicating with the owner. Yeah, that's the one to have right there. The guy who won it, and I bought it off of him. Didn't know what I was going to do with it, but just knew that it needed to find a good home. Because the guy, like, you know, he's really not familiar with the YouTube stuff. He's just a Whatnot buyer. And so I bought it from him, and then Alan did his Make-A-Wish Foundation charity auction thing. I'm like, let me go offer that up. You know what I mean? And Pocan Joe got it and was able to bring in some money. I felt like that was a very Austin thing, because Austin wasn't there that night, but if he was, he would have donated some of his stuff to make some money for a good cause.
Yeah. Austin has been the impetus for a lot of money being made for these charities.
Yeah, absolutely. Chip Gettler at C3 last year got that 600 piece off of him. Austin donated $1,000. Good dude. Erica forever. I'm feeling lucky for October. Fight me. There's Pocan Joe switched up accounts on us. Joe, you didn't have to switch up accounts, my man. We know you're a member.
I know.
We know. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I'm gonna go kick it with the kids. I'm gonna try to get a nap in. I appreciate you hopping on with me though, and anybody watching the rewind and everything, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Oh, the 1,500 subscriber giveaway. I'm gonna announce that next week because I'm like super late to doing it, but I finally like built up enough stuff that I want ready to do it. Got like a She-Hulk slab, a Daredevil slab, some more She-Hulk stuff, and I'm trying to like theme them, and She-Hulk's kind of hitting right now, so I'm gonna be doing a 1,500 subscriber giveaway now that I'm almost at 1,600.
Man.
Legion Comics, could you throw in some Legion stickers with that book? Never gotten any and would love to rep the channel. Well, Dan, I've told all the channel members, if you haven't gotten a welcome pack, to hit me up on IG or check the email that's attached to my YouTube if you don't have IG, and hit me up. Because if you're a member and have not gotten a welcome pack of stickers, magnets, pins, keychains, all that good stuff, hit me up. So Dan, I will do that. I will definitely do that. You have to wear it on your work shirt though. Sticker right there. Oh yeah, new shirt.
You're gonna get me another one of those.
Oh, the We Are Legion on the back. Got new merch. I have another. Yeah. Austin did say that he was going to be donating one of the Delta Dog 9.6 slabs to the 1,500 giveaway as well. So there'll be that in there. And DJ Links told me he's down for a prize. So I'm actually going to try to organize it before I post it and have be able to show off what's there. I like it too, man. This is a shout out to Rob's Fat Stacks, my buddy Rob. He's a big fan of the pocket logos. And that's I probably wouldn't have one on there yet, but I wanted to go and get one on there that I knew he would enjoy. I got a white and a black one so the font on the back I had to do opposite for each one so that it showed up. Yeah. So collect the whole set.
Gotta catch them all.
Now Rob's having trauma issues. But we're gonna cut it there. You want to go outside? All right, well, tell Nick bye, and we'll figure it out.
Bye, monkey.
She said bye. She said bye. Tell him bye. Bye. All right, everybody. Until next time. As always, I'm Mark, but we are Legion.
Legion.